Okay, let's get swanky.
I must move on and I must not give in to this insane world. It's catching fire.
Ooh! Blind watch first time. Blind watch. Here we go. Blind, not blind. Lamau.
I'm only interested in my inferior half. This won't take long.
Woo. I love the Lady Gaga aesthetic she's got going on with herself. Ooh, I'm catching me a bad romance. Lady Gaga, Cruella DeVille, and a little Sonya Blade. And some Catwoman. I'm seeing some Catwoman inspirations. I'm just saying. Woo! Step on me. Oh my god. He said, yeah, lick my boot, you sniveling dog.
I hear you're quite the gourmet. How about a pre-meal workout?
That's Lydia.
I'd love for you to taste my cooking sometime.
Oh my god, potential love interest.
I'm going to make you pay. Feelings mutual. I love that we're so close, little sis.
Fire. Bonk. That's a good grab. Oh my god, what was that low? Oh, what a little profile. Big swing. Somersault.
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right. Time to say goodbye. Once and for all. You're done now, you dirty rat.
You dirty rat. Oh my god, you love to hear it. Oh. Character is perfect. Okay, this character, she's looking very strong. I'm hyped for her. All right, let's go back and we can break this down bit by bit. Yeah, we're doing it while it's still live because we're raw like that. Gonna get all the footage in one time, you know, get it all in the one take. Scarlet Lightning. Look at that bad. I know Williams. Here she is. Okay. So already it looks like what was that even? Like how fast that was? Slow it down. Can we slow it down? Yes, we can. Okay, so she's forced into crouch here. So this is full crouch 2 maybe. And that is definitely like a back 1+2 string. This is definitely like a back 1+2. Okay, like some sort of 4 forward 1+2. She gets plus frames off of that, or she's 0, and she gets a cute, cheeky little string out of that. Nothing crazy. Oh, see, oh my god, string transition into this little command roll here. That has a hop kick built in. That's fast as hell because it beat the fuck out of Victor's frames. Stomp on him for Oki. Okay. So we kind of have a double. This is probably a 10 frame punish here. She probably got a twin pistons a la Kazuya. And then I don't know if you noticed this, but she whips out 1, 2. She whips out the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, the RPG, the portable rocket launcher here. And she cancels it, right? She cancels the actual shot into another move, thinking Victor's gonna get up and do his big sweep. I don't think Victor got hit here either, right? Like Victor didn't get hit here. Yeah, okay. Twin piston punish. So it's probably a wall rising 2-1. Boom, bam, crumple. And okay, so she canceled one stance into another stance. Unless that move just has a low parry built into it. Still ridiculous either way. That's just too many mind games. Just frames. Of course she has just frames. Big string here. Okay. Nothing too crazy. A little simple comp. Here's the possible love interest for Anna. Go a little faster. Easy duck. Of course she gets a full crouch Yoshimitsu-esque punish here. Of course she gets a snake edge. She gets a snake edge here. Big combo. That she converts into the rocket launcher shot. And she gets dragon off, what? It was a down 1? That's probably a down forward 1. That was down forward 2. Or maybe down back 2. Down back 1 and down back 2. Just big combo strings here. Nothing too crazy to see. Low starting string. Bringing out the rocket launcher for plus frames, I'm assuming. Big crumple string. Did that? That left her in crouch. That's so cheap. That's not a true string, bro. This is a mix-up. That's so cheap. Okay, so she hits you low. She can stay low. I'm assuming she can also stay standing. But she can transition to crouch here. Kind of like Law with Dragon Hammer, his 4-1+2. He can transition into low off of it. Go for a slide or wall rising 4 off of it. And it's pretty much a mix-up you have to guess on. It's going to be the same thing with Anna, except she has a down back 2 and a down back 1. And most likely a full crouch 2, which she hits Lydia with here. No, this is definitely like a wall rising 2, maybe a wall rising 1. No, because wall rising 2 gives her the twin piston, so this definitely has to be a wall rising 1. Going into heat off of this for some reason, but oh yeah, just go into easy heat first. Heat smash. Right, okay, taste my cooking sometime. Okay, now for the best part of the trailer. The thing that gives me new hope. Okay, tracking slaps. We take our frames here, go for throw. That's definitely tracking slaps is definitely her 10 frame punish here. Or maybe that's definitely a back 1. That's definitely a back 1 punish. Maybe like back 1-2 or back 1-1. Probably a counter hit launcher too. Okay. That is a stance. Okay, see, this should look familiar because when Victor tried to low sweep her when she had her leg up like this, he got low parried into that big hop kick. And then the motherfucker turns into a homing low, by the way. A homing, launching, counter hit low. That gives her a full conversion. Now, she's already in heat, so it's a full heat conversion, so I'm not surprised by that, but still. And that's probably a heat-only extension. Okay, she had to hold. She's got some sort of debuff on. What did that do? That was a crazy counter hit. Big swing. Okay. You see how they're showing this for a reason. She's clearly, maybe she's slower and takes more knockback. Oh, it's a flashbang. That's what it is. It's a flashbang. And when you get hit by the flashbang, you slow down. And maybe you get more pushback. Because by the way this looks, it looks like she's definitely slower. Because like, keep in mind, look at how little downtime, look at how little recovery that was, right? Nina got hit by that and she pretty much just ran right after. So there's most likely 0 on block, and it puts you too far away to get punished for it. But it puts your opponent at a detrimental status because, well, they're at a disadvantage. Please speak. They're at disadvantage because now they're slower, and you have probably a straight up frame advantage over them. That looked like a string. That didn't look like she armored. Yeah, see, that was a power crush there. So I think this was just to show how much slower Nina was, because they're probably emphasizing that if Nina didn't get hit by the status effect, you could punish Anna for this move. You can most likely, this is probably like a minus 15 launcher here. And because of you being affected by this mysterious status effect, which I'm gonna just call Flash, because of you being affected by Flash here, you're slower. And Anna's able to get away with it like pretty much for free. Now, is that guaranteed? Yeah, that looked like a full string here. Into back 1+2. Don't do the whole string here. It's kind of like Clive down back 1+2. Another heat extension. And then somersault. That's just faster, more active. Into rage art. But as it stands right now, Anna is looking pretty solid. She's... Look, you guys are going to hang me for this. She's not looking like incredibly top tier, but she is looking very strong. This is definitely going to be a character you need to keep your eye on, because she will steal the round from you in a second if you let her get going. Definitely looking like a more momentum heavy character. She's not fishing for counter hits. Quite the contrary. She's actually just peppering you up, buttering you up, poking you down, playing the slow game, fucking with your mental. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a very mix-up intensive character, which is also why they had Lydia. Like they showcased Lydia against her. It's because Lydia also plays kind of like that. You know, they would call her a 50-50 casino character. I just call them mix-up specialist because it sounds more elegant. You know, it puts a swank on it. But let's move forward now and talk about these new changes that we're doing.
トピックを抜き出してますが、1つ目が、ヒート状態での削りダメージを全体的に、少し減少させて、さらに、ヒートダッシュを使って、
reduce chip damage and heat overall, decrease additional chip damage and heat dashes block. Okay. Change characters, heat activation moves with power crush properties available for standard power crush.
This is something that people have been asking for. We decided to reduce the chip damage during the heat state overall. And also,
okay, 111 might be dead. No. Dragon Cannon might be dead.
The recoverable health gauge.
Dragon Cannon might be
this
dead.
has been adjusted as well.
But I don't know if Dragon Cannon might be dead, because Dragon Cannon was already mad punishable, so... But I can already see this hurting so many different characters. Oh my god, Alyssa's getting shot by this. I feel like... Who else is getting shot by this? Maybe Kazi is getting shot by... No, Kazi and Jin are getting shot by this. Are they? Do they have anything like that? I don't think so. We'll go through. We'll go through all these changes, and we'll just make a prediction list based on that. Damn, that's no chip damage at all.
You can see that in Season 1 it was 12 in the first instance when your opponent has rage. But now it's going to be quite reduced. So
okay, so when they're... I mean...
Who has rage and you're being...
it's a good and bad
like
thing,
this,
right? Because
then,
chip damage
chip
meant
damage
you could get all of that back if you got a decent hit in. If you can make one decent read, all of that white health all of a sudden starts getting replaced with permanent health, and you're back in the fight for longer, right?
至っては
In
起きにくくなる
Rage,
ように変更を
having less of an opportunity to recover that health before your opponent can, you know, chip it out and do permanent damage over that potential white health, it's a double-edged sword, really, because it does give you the feeling that you're fighting longer,
はい、では
but
もう一つ
you're really
次パワークラ
not.
ッシュの
You really actually have less. Oop,
の
I hit the mic, my bad.
変更をお願いします
But you really have less of an opportunity to, you know, keep yourself alive with less chip.
はい、今回アズセナで
When we were complaining about chip damage, we were talking about like Alyssa being able to just maul your health bar when you power crush through her move. Right? When you power crush through Chainsaw, she just eats you for breakfast. That's the kind of shit we have a problem with. When the bears are able to just knock you around left and right, you know, for half the game, and 25% of the total damage they did is all white health because it's all been chipped. It's like, dog. Can we do something about this?
その分
Next one.
3つ目はですね、より
Learn, allow lateral movement toward the foreground from a crouching state. Enable sidestepping or pre-input functionality. Ease input difficulty at the start of rounds. Implement slight input
大
buffer.
きなところにちょっと
Oh! Oh!
その
Oh!
説明します。じゃあ次
Think
に
about Tekken 5
二つ目
sidestepping and
こちらは
sidewalking.
まあ結構
See, sidestepping has never been a problem with the input. It's always been a problem of frame data and hitbox collision.
From the animation of your previous move until the input for a sidestep would be accepted.
That's more of a problem with frames and understanding frame data in Tekken as opposed to, you know, input error. But once again, I have faith that they're gonna bring Tekken back to its former glory. I do. But I'm not having faith with these quote-unquote control enhancements. They're not feeling real. I'm really interested in the ease input difficulty at start of rounds. Like, that is interesting. Are you trying to make a mash off a round start more viable now? That still does happen. Your opponent just has to throw out a slow enough move. Like, round start throw should not be a viable option. That should be a wild option that only works 1 in 50 matches. It should be.
奥移動は避けれない連携が手前に行くことで避けられると。
Oh?
So he's saying this is an instance of being able to crouch
There we go. Yep, that brings me back to the old days right there. Okay.
ジンがしゃがみになってるんですこの時。
You still have to sidestep to the right side, though. Like, as in the correct side. You have to sidestep correctly to get the
っていうところで
evasion.
結構まあ慣れるまでちょっと違和感が先行入力で横歩きをするという。
That's still hitting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm untouched.
結構タイミング測るのが難しい。
But that was never armored. Suck it. That was never armored. Law does not play with armor frames. He's not a bitch. You just have to hold the first two?
以上がまあバトルの
Yeah. You have to hold the first two, which is more than enough to condition you.
じゃあ一回豚それだけ持ってもらいます
Especially since if you are buffering sidestep, there's a really good chance that
こういった具合で今の全体
homing
的
moves
な
or are about to get inadvertently buffed. I don't know how people are gonna feel about consistently getting matched up with because if the rank reset applies to every character separately, or if it brings, I think it will bring all your characters to a single benchmark. Tekken power is no longer used for matchmaking. Yo.
にマッチングで使用していて、鉄拳力と弾位この2つを
Highest rank among all characters.
ちょっと鉄拳力自体に
That's huge, actually. That's giant.
Why
Why would you ever cut the difference at medium for fighting someone who's better than you? You should always be given as much credit as possible for fighting someone who is out of your league. Like, that is ridiculous that we have to say that in this day and age. It is okay to lose to people that are better than you. Some people just work harder, and that's okay. But it's not a reason to be upset with them. Against lower, okay, you lose more points fighting. Well, you lose the same amount of points fighting someone who is oh, you'll lose more points for losing against someone who's lower than you. Oh, I'm not sure that's once again, if you're a god of destruction, good luck finding games from this point on, is all I'm gonna say. Even on your secondary. Especially with this point decrease of you losing a large amount of points for losing to someone who's lower ranked than you. Good luck finding games from here on out. That's all I'm gonna say. Because
previously assigned and how
this
that
feels really,
はい、では次のスライド
they
お願いし
really,
ます
Next slide.
they kind of dropped the ball on that
は
one.
い、一つ目がですね、連敗ペナルティ
Removal of the
の廃止とな
consecutive
りま
loss
す
penalty.
得点の単位
Remove
で
the
3
system
連敗す
that
ると、
previously
追加で
imposed
ちょっと
larger
ポイントを
point.
失ってたんですけども、こちらの仕
Thanks.
様をちょっとなくしま
Create
し
a
た。
more consistent point reduction.
So we removed the consecutive loss penalty. So before,
Yeah,
if you lost
yeah,
3 in a row,
that's more player friendly.
you would get a
Nature.
larger amount of points deducted.
ですが、
Enhancement of the
連
winning
勝
streak
ボーナス
bonus.
の仕様を
Modify the
変
winning
更
streak
しま
bonus
す
to。accelerate rank
We're also
progression for
changing
skilled
the
players.
win
So that
streak
strong players can
bonus
reach
as well.
appropriate rank more
はい、
efficiently.
シーズン1でですね、封じ
Okay,
量
so
が
you're going to
発
be
生していて
boosting the better
まあ
players
3連
so
勝ごと
they
に追加のボーナ
hyperinflate
ス
their
ポイントを
ranks.
獲
I don't
得
like
してた
that.
んですけど、お願いします。
And from
Next
the
slide.
promotion bonus, improves
はい、
system
まあ、
to
それとま
prevent
ず
anything.
ポイントシステムの見直し、是正を
No!
シーズン1でですね、特定の台に上がった時に
When you broke down the math and you realized, hang on, me losing this set low key is worth it because I'll gain more points for winning the next set. Dog, that's what? Why would you get rid of that? That's literally them gambling on their rank.
初めて
Okay, bonus points only retain when reaching the highest rank. Ooh.
で、健全な状態に
I don't like this.
わかりやすく言うと、
This one right here is also you're dropping the ball. I think you're missing the point.
でまた percents to lose on purpose so that you could get that boost, which doesn't make sense. So we tried to fix this by making
Doesn't
it
make
so,
sense,
you
bro.
can
That
get
was
bonus
like
points
the
when
way
you
some people
reach
recovered
your,
from a lost
new
streak.
highest rank.
まあ仕様ではあるんですよね。
Once again,
仕様
these are clearly people that aren't playing the actual game and breaking down the map themselves. Sometimes, yeah, if it's more worth to lose a set, give yourself the peace of mind that you can breathe and be like, yeah, losing the set might suck. I'll still play my heart out, but I can breathe and come back with the calmer mind for the next set and get this promotion
For us,
bonus
just confirming
and
that it's
end
not
up
a bug per se,
recuperating
and
where
that
I
it
was
worked as intended,
from the
but
last
it just
set,
didn't work
maybe
how we,
plus maybe 500 more
hoped it,
points. And you're feeling better because you get the rank up and you get a nice considerable boost that says, here you go,
はい、
have some momentum.
ということでじゃあ次
I
の
don't like that. They're dropping the ball here.
the plate that kind of signifies the
Damn it, I
highest
keep
rank
hitting
you
the mic.
achieved for season 1.
そしてででん
Okay, here we
これ
go.
ですね。
はい、これが引き継ぎ先の段一覧になりますが、まあ、
Okay, I'm about to get
下がら
shot
ない
back
段階の
to
人は
Fujin,
特に
which is
変更されることは
alright.
なく
That's
ノーリセット
cool.
があります。
And so you can see the changes of where the ranks will be reset to in
Well,
general.
I
from
think
this
I'm gonna
table.
try to
So,
grind
for
to God of
example,
Destruction in
up
these
until
next couple of
ninth
weeks.
dan,
Like for
there's no
in these
reset.
during these next couple of weeks.
はい、で、まあ、例えばマイケルさんであれば、
I need to practice
まあ
anyway.
雷神とか最高段位、まあ、一番右が最高段
Oh,
位。これ
they're literally just
ウロ
different
ボロス
versions of God of Destruction. Okay,
なんかランボルギーニ
okay,
ふざけてるよね。
all right.
この後どうすんだ
So
よ
the。top rank is going to be
Okay.
Uruboros is what it's
I'm
called.
so mad. Where's Lord of Destruction at?
見てないですか多分 It's probably. I haven't seen the English for that yet.
で
Oh,
まあ
okay,
そこ
okay.
の下
This is a
破壊
Japanese
進行に
version.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7っていうものをどんどん上がって
Japanese
最後
version of the game, God of
これ
Destruction
ちょっ
8.
と白いんですよ。
So the difference
Ah,
is
yes.
that you actually have
The
the
all
arena where you,
reliable,
congregate
aggressive,
other
balanced, or
players, and you
defensive.
have your ghost that you,
What's your fighter archetype?
hopefully
Are you
strengthened
an
by the
aggressive
hit.
fighter,
Because up
a
until then, you could
balanced
give them
fighter,
basic,
a defensive
direction
fighter,
before
or a
the match if
supportive
to play
fighter?
this,
Shut your mouth. Let
aggressive
me just punch
or
you in the
balanced or
face.
defensive.
Why
But
can't I
now,
just figure
in the
that out
middle
as I
of the
go
match,
along?
you
Why
can
I
say,
gotta be
like, do you
predestined for
rage right
shit?
now, or do-
手を出して
What are you trying to find here exactly? Are you like what are you doing here that you wouldn't just go into the lab and figure out yourself? Why would you waste your time watching two bots go at it?
はい、ありがとうござい
That
ます。
was a standard
次
Steve
の
mix-up.
シーズン2に、追加される。
Negotiated deletion AI
これ5月
learning toggle
鉄
controls.
拳ゴースト商談に
As
つい
much
て
from Tekken Fire Launch for Ghost
And
Train,
now
player
Nakatsu's
train Ghost
gonna,
battles.
present the
Yeah, you
Tekken
could
Ghost
literally pit
Showdown,
your ghost
which
up
will be
against other
added in
people's ghosts in the Tekken
2.01
Fight Launch
in
like you would
May.
ever wanted.
はい、こちらの鉄拳フ
Well,
ァイト
now,
ラウンジのエントラン
no
ス
one's
に
doing this, little bro.
鉄拳ゴースト商談
Sorry to tell you, but no one's willingly going into the Tekken Fight Lounge.
こ
Sorry.
ちらでことができます
Nice or bad?
実際、
Love map.
そのゴーストに
Nice
対戦中
or
指示を出
bad?
すとどういう動きになるかっていうところを
The
ちょっと
most
まあ
vague
デバッグの
of
含めて今日、持ってきましたので
Scripters.
そちらをお見せしたいのと、こちら映像にはないんですけども
Bad
ゴーストの動きに対して
Bad
まあ、中断を打って
So this is just the dev stuff. It's like the dev view, right?
So you can see Dragunov and Jin both performing actions.
So we're gonna
that,
see something
will be
along those
posted.
lines.
はい、2ラウンドでドラグノフに中断を打って 陣に下段を打て。
Well, we're just gonna see like a block of actions that the AI is taking consistently.
Randolph has been instructed.
Season kicks off with EVO Japan May 9th. Yep, so we still in the off season. Let's go. Master and challenger event schedules and final adjustment. Ooh, details to be announced upon
So
confirmation.
it is
Let's
kind of a
pop
refreshing kind
off.
of break from the head-to-head fighting.
All right, chat, get me there. Get me to Evo. Maybe not Evo Japan. Maybe
意外と
something
倒したい
similar.
とか
そうです
そういうのが面白いよね
友達とやると一気に面白さが分かるんで、まあ別に全員が全員やる必要ないんだけども。
Everyone should 100% keep their expectations reasonable. I won't say keep them low, but keep them reasonable and wait with bated breath because they're promising a lot. 1,500 changes is a lot of changes, but 1,500 changes is just an idea for now. It's just conceptual because, like I said, 750 of those changes could easily be just small tweaks of hitboxes and stuff. Nothing substantial. So just keep an eye out, keep your ears open, stay informed, and most importantly, keep it swanky. All right, I'm out this bit.